Hey everyone, week 11 of Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. So this week, let's have a look at what we've got. We've got a cold-blooded animal. So I've got a fish. Now I did check it because not all fish are cold-blooded, but apparently this one is. Something you see or do on vacation. Well, you see people wearing bathers on vacation, going swimming. And a bit of yellow is also on her bathers. A map, so I've got this scrap of map that I've got left over here. So I'm using that. Sheet music, I've just got this page that is sheet music. It's not technically sheet music, it's a printable, but that's what I've got. And a bonus, a star. I don't need the bonus today, but there are star looking things already on my page. So let's get started. Now what I thought I would do today with this one is center everything around this envelope. And my idea is to cut the fish out. So it's just fussy cut and stick him inside the envelope. And have my little girls here, little pals. My sheet music behind here, just so that you can see. I think that's called a clef, I'm not sure. Somebody will correct me. And then the map will go somewhere down here. So that's my idea for today. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to glue this down first so that I know what I'm doing with the rest of my page. So I realise here that I should have stuck down a couple of things underneath the envelope before I stuck the envelope down. So now I'm in a mad panic to try and get the stuff under the envelope before it's stuck. But anyway, all turned out fine in the end. And here I go again, trying to decide where I'm going to put that bit of map. And guess where I decide I want it? Underneath the envelope. So here I go again, pulling the envelope up and getting that bit of map stuck under there before that envelope gets stuck fast. Right, so that will go sort of in there like that. But I'm kind of liking, it just gave me an idea. See the bubbles that are here from the original drawing? I might do some textured paste or something up there, bubbles. So I might get those done first and then let them dry. I've got one here, a stencil somewhere. Let me just grab that. Okay, let's do this. So we'll just do some bubbles up here, and that will kind of mimic what was in the original. I think that will look quite good. Just a couple. Like that. I might do a couple more down here just to tie it in. Yep, there we are. So let me just let that dry and then I'll come back and show you the rest of it put together. There we are, that's my bubbles dry, top and bottom. Now, I was just thinking, I like the look of where the fish actually came from with the sort of seaweedy thing here, so I'm not sure if I can sort of just rip it and stick it somewhere, or whether I'll maybe try and, I just don't know if it's going to go, to be honest. But I did like the look of it, and I don't know whether to do some brown lines there, just with some pens. So if I stick my little girls there, you're not going to see it much anyway, are you? Let's have a look. What if I make it come from this side? That's not bad. Let me see. Yeah, I suppose I could have my little girls more in the middle. That, and then my little fish coming out of here. What I might do is just tear my envelope slightly so that my fish can come out of there. Have his fin sticking out. Let's see how that looks. Sort of like this. Yeah, I think that might be better. Alright, I'm going to get that stuck down, the little girls first. Might have to stick them together. I might just ink this side here first. I'm going to give it a bit more of a rough edge. Alright, let's have another look. I think the fish can probably go in last. Let's just stick this down so we know what we're doing. This needs to come slightly over here, I think. Just about there. And our little girl's elbow just around there like that. I'm kind of thinking that does work. Let me just stick her elbow onto that page before I stick it down. Just about there. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's good. Alright, let's stick these down. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think that would be better than me trying to draw it on. Alright, well, I'm thinking that looks a lot better. So, I just needed something on that part of the envelope. Let's see what our fish looks like now. Just make sure he's hasn't got any white edges. He's pretty good. Not going to see his tail anyway, I guess. I think that's good because it covers over this part here too that is a little bit ripped. Now I did have a cluster ready to put on there. It's quite cute as well. I have a feeling I might still add it because I think it looks nice just on the side there. But let me leave it there for a minute, just to let it sit on me. Let's get this fish stuck down. Alright, so if I just do from the fins up, that should be fine. Stick him inside there. Yeah, that's good, and those bubbles there do look like from the fish, so that's really good. I'm happy with that. Right, now, what do I think about the cluster? Take it off, put it on. It's not joined together at the moment, but it's just a load of old cotton and bits. And the sentiment sort of goes with the holiday. Simplify, take it easy and all that. It's good to make these little clusters. You can just use scraps of paper, leftover cotton. Stick them on. I'm probably going to need some super glue to stick this on. Don't think it'll stay there with a glue stick. Definitely won't stay there with a glue stick. Let's give it a whir. I think it might need some more bubbles down here. That's what I'm thinking. Just going to go and get my stencil. I'm thinking it just needs something just to tie it in this corner. So I'm just going to go and grab that. Alright, I decided not to do textured paste. I'm going to do it with, just for a bit of contrast, just with a bit of ink. Just to tie in just on the very corner here. And then we'll kind of tie in the seaweed as well. A few bubbles coming up from the seaweed. See how that looks. Ah, yeah, see? That's better. That's great. So I've got the textured paste top and bottom here, and then a few bubbles there, and maybe just a couple of bubbles on this corner here. The makeup brushes are probably better for this. And there we go. That's better. Love it. All right. So let's go through what we've done. We've got can you see the whole page there? Yep, great. We've got a cold-blooded animal. We've got our fish coming out of the envelope. Something you see or do on vacation is two little girls in their bathers. A bit of yellow. She's got yellow on her bathers. A bit of a map up here. Some sheet music. We've got that in the background here. And then bonus we didn't use. I've added some textured paste here, some more bubbles here. So these were to sort of mimic the bubbles that were on the original picture up here. Remember, coming from the fish. And then I've just added a cluster there. So I'm going to say that that's done. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.